Behind the Bazaar, as it was named by the British back then, is a densely populated locality in South Mumbai, where businessmen from various communities like Dawoodi Bohra, Memons, Gujaratis, Sindhis, Parsis and Kutchis form their base. This is today's Bhindi Bazaar. It houses the Qasr-e Hussaini Saifi Masjid, built by Sayyidina Tahir Saifuddin Maula in 1918. The Rawdat Tahira Mausoleum of Sayyidina Tahir Saifuddin and his son and successor, Dr. Sayyidina Muhammad Burhanuddin, 51st and 52nd Dail Mutlaqs of the Dawoodi Bohra community. This white marble Fatemi shrine was constructed by Sayyidina Muhammad Burhanuddin. But today, Bhindi Bazaar is a sprawling and swarming residential cum commercial neighborhood in South Mumbai, with poor infrastructure and residential buildings that seem to be almost crumbling. A life that is cramped up into the tiny dwelling spaces in the middle of a fast-paced locale needs an urgent revamp and transformation. It all began with the late His Holiness Sayyidina Tahir Saifuddin's dream, followed by late His Holiness Dr. Sayyidina Muhammad Burhanuddin's vision to restore the precious and uplift the Dawoodi Bohra community in the world. The vision was to revamp the area of Bhindi Bazaar and transform the locality into a brand new complex with utmost level of hygiene and urbanity. Saifi Burhani Upliftment Trust SBUT was formed by the late Dr. Sayyidina Muhammad Burhanuddin. A dream becomes a goal when action is taken towards achievement. The area is spread over 16.5 acres of land, divided into 9 sub-clusters with buildings that ensure maximum ventilation and natural light. Tricone has been given an opportunity to design and build first cluster in the guidance of Aka Maula, which is the most prestigious among all, the Holy Rosa Complex. The Rosa Complex comprises of different wings. Wing A will have retail Dawat Gathering Hall connected to Saifi Masjid, Dawat offices, Museum of Dawat, sale apartments and Aka Maula residence on the topmost level. Wing B will have all retail shops in ground and 2 stories. Wing C, Bab ul Futur, with Dawat offices on first floor and Gurfa Mubarak, Aka Maula retiring room on top level and shopping on external side. Wing D, Rawdat Tahira building which has various activities in it like Jamia, Mehdu Zahra, Faiz-e-Tahiri, Musafir Khana and residential apartment for managers. Wing E, Saifi Masjid, Fatimi Masjid and Rawdat Tahira Mausoleum. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Every day, thousands of pilgrims visit the complex to offer their prayers. The numbers of pilgrims go up to 20,000 on the day of Ramadan, Muharram and Urus. The key challenge here was connecting and converting the Rawdat Tahira and the Saifi Masjid into one single complex. This is seamlessly achieved in the design by providing a gradual slope between the plinth of Rawdat Tahira and Saifi Masjid, the accomplishment of which will always remind the world of the victory that His Holiness Sayyidina Muhammad Burhanuddin's vision has achieved. To rejoice and signify his sense of victory, the majestic entrance gate of the Rosa complex has been inspired by the Gate of Victory. The Bab ul Futur, located at the walled city of Cairo. This main entrance to the complex was brought through the axis which falls exactly in the center of Saifi Masjid and Rawdat Tahira. the Babul Futur. This gate will have shoe rooms at the entry level. First floor will have offices which will deal with day-to-day activities. The second floor of this Gate of Victory will be used as a retiring room for His Holiness with his own private space and meeting spaces. The complex will have several other gates for day-to-day entry and exit. A splendid fountain forms the central access to the Gate of Victory and the Sehen. The Sehen will be designed to be spacious to accommodate a huge crowd and ensures a comfortable and movable space for all. The entire Sehen area is beautified and surrounded by plants that adorn the complex and provides shade that adds to the serene experience. There will be ample number of sit-outs for all and the elderly. The culture and taste for Fatimid architecture originated in the Dawoodi Bohras years ago when they formed their base in Cairo. The inspiration behind every element of design comes from the Fatimid architecture and the extraordinary archaeological treasures of Al-Qahira. The Fatimid architecture that developed in the Fatimid Caliphate combined essentials of Eastern and Western architecture. It bridged the early Islamic styles and the medieval architecture of the Mamluks of Egypt, introducing many innovations, notable existing examples of Fatimid architecture, and the wealth of Fatimid architecture was found in the main cities of Mahdiya, the heartland of architectural activity and expression. During Fatimid rule was at Al-Qahira, the old city of Cairo, on the eastern side of the Nile. In recent times of Neo-Fatimid style of architecture has emerged. This style has been used in restoration of modern mosques by the Dawoodi Bohra, which sustains the essence of original Fatimid architecture. As per the guidance of Dr. Sayyidna Muhammad Burhanuddin, the restoration of many masjids were taking place in Cairo and other parts of the world, the execution of which was done personally by His Holiness Dr. Sayyidna Mufaddal Saifuddin. The restoration of Al-Zahar Mosque, Al-Juyushi Mosque, Lulua Mosque and Al-Anwar Mosque were done in his presence,